Hello everyone, this is day 43 of preparing for IELTS. Okay, let's get started. How are you guys? Maybe some people are just joining our live lesson. Let's just wait for them. How's your preparation? What's new? Do you have any news? Hello Lily, you are the first one. How are you doing? I was thinking about, so we've been doing this for more than a month, and there is a question. What kind of lessons can we do here? Apart from like learning strategies, what more useful things can we do? Lily, I'm good. I don't have any news. I'm still here, still teaching. Leonard, hello. Sid, yo, what's up? Hello, how are you? Kanat, hello. Leonard, I got 24 in listening. Okay. So, Leonard, is that your maximum score so far? Yeah, more listening and reading strategies. What kind of problems do you have? Do you have any problems with the types of question? Can you tell, please? Hello everyone, how are you? Yeah, Lily, many people are waiting for these lessons. Okay, I'm watching your IELTS videos and they are so useful. Thanks. Hanat, thank you for the feedback. I am happy that my lessons are helping you. I got band 8 in reading. Sid, can you tell please a bit more? You got 8. You took IELTS recently? Or it's just preparation? You got in a real IELTS reading? Okay, Big Sultan Liliaмен сөйлесіп жатыр өзімен өзі. Okay. Leonard, I don't know, but I can't listen these words part 3 and part 4. Okay. Okay. Lily өзімен өзі сөйлесіп жатыр. Qanat Kokeshev. I'm from Kyrgyzstan. Hello Kyrgyzstan. Hello from Kazakhstan. It's just mock test. Not bad. Really good. If you got 8 on a mock test, then on the real test you will get somewhere close to that. Okay, so if you have 8 on the examination, you will probably get 7.5 or maybe 8. Somewhere close to that. Okay, so let's answer Leonard's question. So Leonard, your question is part 3 and part 4, right? Writing 8. You want part 1 жасап жүрмін пока. Ну, хорошо. Part 1 жасағанда ше, Лили, андай, when you do part 1, I will show you how to make it. Okay, so let's answer Leonard's question first, and then I will tell Lily how to do. Okay, just a second. Let me just have it. Just a second, okay? It was yesterday's, and here we have not this one, but this one. Okay, so let me just show it to you. So, first of all, let's talk about listening. Okay, let's go to our favorite website. Listening part 3 and part 4. Okay, so I wouldn't say that part 4 is very difficult. It's very fast. Yes, it has some unusual words, maybe some terms, right? There might be some specific terms. For example, let's take this one. So part 1, no problems. Part 3. Okay, let's talk about part 4 first. Okay. In part 4, you will have to write one word, right? And you know that 10 questions will be like you will have to answer all 10 questions. Okay, from 31 to 40, you will have to prepare for 10 questions. You will they will not be divided into 2 parts. It will be only one part, right? Okay. Here, what you have to do in part 4, first of all, you have to follow the speaker. Please remember, I don't know how would you train it, but you have to train yourself to follow the speaker. Where the speaker is, what the speaker is talking about. If you follow the speaker, you will understand what the answer is. Okay? Also, it's very important to find the words that will show where the speaker is. For example, the topic is musical therapy for surgical patients. It has a background information, right? So he will talk about this, then he will move to background, then he will move here. But here we have to understand what word should be here and what words show that the speaker is coming close to the answer. One word or one mention should show you that here is the answer. So here comes the answer. After this word, you will understand that the answer is there. Okay. For example, surgery impacts patients because they may experience discomfort or unwelcome changes in their. So there will be some unusual discomfort or unwelcome changes in their, so patients, right? Surgery patients. So patients will experience some discomfort to their something. Unwelcome changes, like some changes in their maybe body, I don't know. But there will be something connected with the word changes, and these changes will be unusual, unwelcome. They will not like these changes. So when you listen to the speaker, you will have to listen to the word something connected with the word unwelcome, something connected with the word changes. And you have to find changes in what? Changes to their what? For example, changes to their skin, changes to their position, changes to their, I don't know, temperature, maybe, I don't know. Okay? And the word changes may not be there. The speaker might say not changes, but the speaker might say, for example, some, how do you say it, some adaptations or adjustments. Okay? And they may customize something, maybe, I don't know, adjust, alter. That's why I'm saying when you learn words, learn their synonyms. You will understand that changes have 2-3 synonyms, and you will recognize by those synonyms that they are changing their something, and you will understand the answer. Then the speaker will talk about this. Then the speaker will talk about recent research and then a study review data from about 100 and found that listening to music. So data, study, they had an information from 100. It's about 100, not exactly 100, maybe 110 or maybe 98 or 97, I don't know. They might say something like that. Something close to 100. And 100 what? About 100 what? Maybe 100 researchers, maybe 100 articles, maybe 100 people or patients or surgeries. Something like that. And you will have to listen to the number. And the number 100 may, like it says about 100. So this is not exactly 100. Don't wait for the word on 100. Okay, it might be 98. It might be 99, for example. Or maybe 110. So around 100. You got it? And then the speaker will move here, the speaker will move here, then the speaker will move here, and here you will have to listen to the answer and find the keyword here. Okay, so three things to remember in part 4. First, follow the speaker. Second, train to find keywords or signal words or keywords. Third, try to predict the answer by the context, using the context, use the context. Okay, so follow the speaker, keywords and signal words, and the context. These are 3 main things that you have to practice in part 4. Then you will see that the answers are actually on the surface. You will understand that this is the answer. Okay, I will add the 4th thing, but this is something connected with the preparation, with your level of English. Maybe if you do everything good, but you still don't understand, then maybe you have some problems with your level of English. Maybe there are some words that you don't know. For example, speaker is speaking adjustment, but you don't know that adjustment is the synonym to the word changes. That means that you have lack of vocabulary. You have to learn new words. You have to improve your level a little bit. Okay? So if you have these troubles, you can follow the speaker, you can find the keywords, and you can predict the answer by the context, but you still don't understand the answer. You still don't know what the answer is. Then you have a problem with your level of English. Okay? Then you have to spend some time to improving your level of English. I would recommend you to work on vocabulary, specifically on vocabulary, not the grammar. Okay? Then, part 3. Let's talk about part 3. I will just take away the chat. Okay, this is part 4. Part 3. First of all, if you want to get 8 or 9 on listening, I mean, like if you want, it depends on your goal. If your goal is to get 8 or more on overall, then you have to work on part 3. Because working on part 3 is very difficult actually. Because there are many people speaking, like 2 or 3 people speaking. You have to follow each of the speakers and you have to follow their speeches. You have to follow the speaker, yeah, of course. But also you have to know what they are talking about. It's something different. You don't have to find the word answer. You have to find what they wanted to say. Okay? So what I want to say is that, for example, if you want to get 7, you don't have to focus too much on part 3. You would better focus on part 1, part 2, and part 4. Try to get them as perfect as possible, these 3 parts, part 1, part 2, and part 4. If you get them really well, if you get there, for example, out of 10, you always get 8 or 9, or maybe 10 sometimes, then you are enough. You've got enough points to get to your level. For example, you want to get 7 and you get on listening 8. That's enough for you. You don't have to stress about part 3. But anyway, if you want to prepare for part 3, I'm not saying that you shouldn't prepare for part 3. You have to prepare for part 3, okay? Don't forget about it. Here, there are different types of questions in part 3. But usually, there you have to choose something. Multiple choice questions, or for example, this sentence completion or matching questions. Okay, you have to choose. You don't have to write down or type the answer like in part 1 or part 4. It's easier. Okay, but what is difficult? First, is that there are 2 people speaking. Usually it's a boy and a girl. Aspect of their presentation, Mia and Leo, both, that means 2 people, concerned about. Concerned means they are worried about. Okay, what are they